right, it's time for the VooDoo Chef podcast, where we will discuss all things voodoo from the VooDoo Studios located right here in beautiful Tampa, Florida. So to all my booties out there, if you're looking for nothing but a good time, this is the place to be. Call your friends, knock on the neighbor's door, and let them know it's time to party like a rock star for the next hour. Join me and my guests and learn to voodoo like we do as we discuss our faves and the voodoo that we use. I'll put our guests on the spot as we ask for their top three, and make sure and listen as we discuss some of our favorite war stories from the kitchens we've worked in. Sit back, grab a tall glass of your favorite libation, and enjoy this episode of the VooDoo Chef podcast.
What's going on, booties? Hey, we got a great night tonight. We're going to start cooking right away because, that sun's going to set and we're going to be out of light. But we got a lot of good things going on today. We're playing with pork, tenderloin. We're going to do it two different ways tonight. Before we do, let's give a big shout out to our boys over at El Jimador and my boy KD, Kendall Dukes, hooking us up. Here's to all my booties out there. Thanks for tuning in, checking in. Hit us in that comment bar. Let us know where you're checking in from, what you drinking, and let's get cooking, yeah? Man, I love margaritas. Little play on a tequila sunrise. We got the Jimador in there. We got some grenadine. We got some lime juice. We got some orange juice. And little simple syrup. Real simple, but really, really, really good. All right, guys. Today we're doing something super duper. We gotta do some things. Hold tight. All right, we got our BGE set at 325, and Carl Miller hanging with the chef. That's right, homie. We're back. Voodies Unite, formerly known as Halfway Hangout, but we got a lot of things going on. We started early today just because we got so many pieces going, and quite honestly, I was hungry, wanted to eat. Let me show you what we got first and foremost. All right, check this bad boy out. Don't know if you can see that. A little bacon-wrapped pork tenderloin. You ready for this, booties? Inspired by none other than my man, Carl Miller. He keeps posting this damn picture from Silver and Smoke, and I wanted to get out there and try it this weekend. Sorry, sucker, sold out in 2 hours. I couldn't even get over there fast enough. So we just did our own, Carl. And we're going to walk through this process and show you what we did. And if you want to know what Carl does, check him out at Silver and Smoke on all your social media platforms. More importantly, find out where he's going to be. Get out there and try his food. It is banging. All right. Flame Boss February, guys. Got my Flame Boss hat on. Flame Boss is running the show tonight. They're powering our BGE. And, of course, I'm powered by Big Green Eggheads of Tampa Bay, our boy Sam Creighton. You can find him out at Lithia Pinch a Penny, where he calls headquarters. And at that location, he sells all the VooDoo Chef products. He is the number one seller of dirt, number one seller of magic in the country. That tells you how much he moves, and much love out there. Jump out there and try it on for size. All right, we got some stuff in the BGE already. We're going to get to that in a minute. This one's already wrapped up. Let me show you how we're going to finish this so I can get it on. Then we'll work backwards and show you how we made it. All right, I'm calling mine a pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon pibil. And, down in the Yucatan, they take the pibil, they use their seasoning, they mix it with citrus, sour orange, and they create this amazing paste to put on the outside of their pork that they wrap in banana leaves and bury. We're going to make a little VooDoo knockoff where we're going to take VooDoo Red and we're going to take some of the VooDoo Chef mojo. And we're just going to take these and mix them together. And of course, the mojo has the sour orange in it. So we're rocking and rolling. Now, you want to use the brush? Power to you. Use the brush. I'm going to just get right in here and make a paste out of this. I don't know if you guys see that. It is getting windy here in T-Town. We'll work with it if the rain rolls in. It's all good. All right, now check this out right here. All we're going to do is pour this paste right down this pork wrapped in bacon. Oh, look at that. We're back, and we're losing cameras. It's that weather here, guys. I don't know what's going on. I wanted you guys to see this process. And the reason I wanted you to see it is so you knew it's real simple. Red and mojo. You mix it together and you put it on. I would now take this and set this in my refrigerator and let this rest for a little bit. It's going to allow the bacon to kind of grab a hold on to that pork. It's going to allow the seasoning, the mojo, to penetrate and get this rocking and rolling. Tonight, we're going right to the grill because we want to get this on and off for you tonight. Always burp that grill. Oh my God, what do we have here? What do we have here? That wind blew my towels away. Oh. All right, we started a little Voodoo Mac and Cheese so we could have some yummy goodness. Let's take this over here. Let you see what we got going on. All right, look at this, guys. We started a bechamel, started with bechamel of bacon grease, and then quite honestly, I added every cheese that we had in the refrigerator into that shit. If it was in the refrigerator and it was cheese, it's in there tonight. Super, super yummy. Shouldn't have taken my gloves off. And that brings me to our next point, guys. What you're seeing us tonight, we cook live. There's no stops, no starts. And if you dig that, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. You might be with that person that wants to see the flow where they cut and paste, and that's okay too. Nothing wrong with either way. But I do want you to know we're cooking live. There's no start, stop. What you see is real. And that means if I would have dropped that mac and cheese, would have dropped that mac and cheese. Let's cover that bad boy up, though. All right. Now we're rocking and rolling. We got our pork in. Always clearing space, always making way. We got our pork in, and it's fired, rocking and rolling. Spidey, what's going on, man? Here's to you, my friend. You know what? I'm going to switch up here. Go to my straw. God. I love Jack Daniels, but I love tequila too. All right, let's show you how we made this, guys. That's going to sit in there. It's at 350. It's going to sit in there, do its thing. And I know it's at 350 because my boss, Flame Boss, tells me so. And it is Flame Boss February. Jump over, check out their site. Quick link on VooDooChef.com so you don't have to remember anything. Log on to VooDooChef.com, scroll down, you'll find their site. All right, again, inspired by Carl Miller. I ain't gonna lie to you. Carl puts jalapenos and something else in his. Don't remember. Here's what we got going, guys. We got a nice little pork tenderloin here, okay? I've already trimmed this up. If you take a look at this, I've taken off the fat, the silver skin. There's a little bit on here. That's okay. It's going to taste super yummy. when we talk about the pork tenderloin, this is filet mignon. Filet mignon on the cow. This is the filet mignon of the pig. So it's kind of like, it is super tender, but it's kind of like a blank canvas. It really, it's super yummy. It's pork, but it really doesn't go much beyond that. So what we want to do is add and enhance and create some magic on this thing. What we're going to do, and yes, please don't write in that chat bar, oh, he already cut it. Of course I did. But I want to show you how we cut it, okay? So when this pork tenderloin is laying on your table, first thing you want to do is you want to take a downward cut. So I'll slide this bad boy out of the way. So we're going to make a downward cut right here and just kind of open it up. And it's just think of like a box. We want to go down and then over. And as we do that, we're going to keep opening up the tenderloin so we can keep going over more and more. So we go down and then we would cut inward and open this thing up. And then we would cut inward and open this thing up. Cut inward and open this thing up. Just constantly moving our knife this way and opening the pork tenderloin more and more. Now we have it fully open. We can do what we want to do. We can make some magic happen and put what we want in here. And I'm super stoked. Carl, you do the jalapenos. If I'm guessing right, your jalapenos are raw jalapenos. Love raw jalapenos. For this dish, however, I wanted to quick pickle my jalapenos. So I cut the ends off and I put a little slit in the jalapeno so that I could open it up and pull out the seeds. Okay? I did that after the quick pickle. The quick pickle, real simple. Whole jalapeno in a pot with 1 cup of Fat Boy and 1 cup of water. Fat Boy has all of your vinegars in there. That's going to bring the pickle. We don't need it to be as strong as the Fat Boy is. So we dumb it down a little bit with water. We take them out, cool them down, cut the end off, put the slit, open it up and pull out the seeds. Now I have my quick pickle jalapeno. The pickling process, it's going to tame down that heat just a little bit. It's going to mild it out. Now, when we talk fresh jalapenos, the range on those Scoville units that you can get is like 6,000 from the least hot to the most hot. So you can get a nice mild jalapeno or you can get that holy shit. We do a nice little quick pickle on that, tame them down a little bit, plus takes away that grassy, fresh flavor. Not that that's bad. I love fresh jalapenos. Not for this application. So now we can just set these right inside our pork and we're good to go. Not yet. We're going to take house pimento cheese. So this is VooDoo Chef's house pimento cheese. If you want the recipe, just email me. I'll get it to you in about 6 years. I got it in a bag. I cut the end off. Real simple. We're just going to fill this bad boy up with a nice little squeeze and fill up that jalapeno with house pimento. And then close the jalapeno back up. Guys, if you put too much in, that's a win. All right. House pimento inside the jalapeno. We close it up. It's gushing out, big boy. What are we going to do? We're going to enjoy the hell out of that pork in a little while. All right, I've got two jalapenos. If you wanted to size this up and make sure the jalapenos run the entire length of the loin, power to you. You do you. I'm going to take these and I'm going to set that cheese downward just so I can have that clean work. Now I'm just going to close my pork tenderloin back up. And now I've got the jalapenos and the house pimento inside my pork tenderloin. And if this were an infomercial, this is where you would hear, but wait, there's more. Because now we got to wrap this bad boy in bacon. All right, you know what I like. Thick cut, Hormel, Applewood smoked bacon. You know, people ask me, do they sponsor you? Hormel, jump on the gravy train here, man. We'd love to have it, and I'd love to have that bacon. No, they don't. That should tell you how much I love that bacon. So, you know, I see people do this all the time. I see them lay it out like this and then roll it. I'm kind of a geek mo. I like to just get in here and just wrap it. And, you know, you might say, hey, why don't you just use butcher twine? Because butcher twine tastes like shit. Bacon? Fuck yeah. You want to use butcher twine, you want to alleviate this yummy goodness on the outside of your pork. Again, you do you. We're not going to judge it. Sam Creighton, what's going on, my friend? Checking in. Sam Creighton from Big Green Eggheads of Tampa Bay. Check them out. I believe it's an open group. Sam will let us know. But great barbecue tips inside Sam's group there. I hang out there. I frequent I troll the fuck out of that place, guys. Get in there. Look for some tips. Look for some tidbits. And, of course, you know, they power everything we do here on the Big Green Egg. And jump into their store over in Lithia. Sam, you are officially the #1 seller of magic in the country, beating out our stores in Naples, Jungle Gyms, up in Ohio. Power to you. Thanks for doing what you do, supporting VooDoo, my friend. All right, guys, look. This is not tough. We're taking this and we're just wrapping it up. She's good to go. All right, this is the point where I would take this and I would put this in the refrigerator and let it just set for a little bit. That bacon's going to get sticky, stick to itself, more sticky, grab a hold, and be rocking and rolling. Today, not so much. This is where you say, this is where he put on the pabille sauce that he made. That's a true statement. Let me take my glove off because it's a little contaminated right now. Now, I learned a trick from another buddy of mine, and it's really just a silly, stupid trick, to take a glove and wrap it up around your bottle. If you do that, you don't have to worry about grabbing it with contaminated hands because it's got the glove around it. But I got to tell you, I want you to see the logo. So we're just using dust on this, guys. You're going to say, why is, look at that, I just did it. Why is he using dust on this one and he used the mojo and red on the other one? We'll come back. 6 to 12 inches, nice even coat all the way down. I can hear Sam saying in his head right now, I would use Zing. You want to use Zing? Use Zing. All right, here we go. Nice little burp. Get this thing open. If you could see the pork tenderloin in there with the pabille, it looks amazing. Maybe we'll bring that camera over so we can get some shots. We get the second one on, and we're ready to rock and roll. Always check to make sure your top damper is set proper. That flame boss needs just a little hole for it to set your temps. We're rocking at about 340 right now, but I did open the lid. It's firing back up, rocking and rolling. Let me clear some space. Do a quick wipey wipe. And then we'll talk about why we seasoned the way we did. All right. Do a quick little clean towel. Guys, I can feel the weather changing here. We ain't going anywhere. All right, so you know, I had raw pork on this. I got raw pork on this. I had raw pork on the board. We want to make sure that when we have cooked pork, we bring it out and it's not hitting that raw board. It is A-okay to do the flip. Once. Can't do it again. After this, we've got to go back and totally clean. I know you're like, he's a magician. He disappeared. Now I drop shit. All right. Let's get a wipe. All right, so on that first pork, where we put the pibil, we're working with two different flavor profiles. Inside of that one, we did the same jalapeno, except we stuffed it with Mexican melting cheese. So just a very neutral white cheese, queso dip, if you will, like you would eat with your chips. We put that inside of the jalapenos, and we wrapped it in bacon, and we hit it with the pibil. Again, a different flavor profile. With that one moment, I got to move my margarita, so I might as well have an enjoy here. Oh, I'm telling you. All right, with that one, when it comes out, we're going to warm up our corn tortillas right on the grill. We made some pineapple salsa. Look at that stuff. Real simple, guys. White onion, the fresh pineapple, tomato, and then heavy on the lime, dust, and cilantro. Cilantro, my fave. Goes on almost everything. Here's the cilantro to finish out the taco. Now, why don't we have the cabbage? Why don't we have all the other pieces? We've got everything we need right there in that pork. We've got the jalapeno, we've got the cheese, we've got the pork, we've got the pibil, and bacon. We're hitting all cylinders here. Now, the one that we seasoned with dust, we stuffed that with our house pimento. Pimento cheese, a Texas staple, created in Texas, kind of made its popularity and spread out. We stuffed it with that house pimento. So we're going to stay true to that Texas vein, and we're going to use our smokehouse barbecue. And as that starts cooking and starts getting closer to done, we'll start doing the Dana crest and glazing that bad boy. And if you don't know what I mean by doing the Dana crest has the best glaze on the end of his ribs. Dana, I know you're watching. Dude, mad props. If you don't know Dana Crest, he's a VooDoo ambassador, just like Sam, just like Carl, just like Dave Frosch. Jump on to Dana Crest on Facebook and check out some of his finished ribs. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. When we take the Texas pork tenderloin out, probably still going to do some tacos, serve it with the mac and cheese. However, I'm surprised we didn't get many questions about these nice little pouches that I got going in the back of the BGE. Don't know if you can see them. Man, the lights are funky here. So we got these nice little pouches here. What we did, I took a head of garlic, used the full head, and I cut the tops off so that it left everything in the nice, neat little package. And I just dumped a ton of olive oil right on top and then hit them with dust. And what that does is it creates yummy goodness. Roasted, pasty garlic cloves. So what we're going to do, we're going to squeeze these onto our tortillas and then build the pork on top of that. I would love to tell you that we're going to sit here and watch the BGE cook, but that ain't going to happen, guys. I need another margarita. So we will show these final pictures. I Would love to sit here and eat dinner with you, but you're going to have to log on to our TikTok stream to see the finished product. We will post it on Insta as well. Again, find us at VooDoo Chef 13 on all social media platforms. Check us out. You can find us every Tuesday night. VooDoo Chef podcast, hanging out with friends. Last night was a great night. Talked to education all night long with William Workman and Kim Madison, professional educators of an A school. Wonderful, wonderful friends of mine. It was a great night. Played a little coming of age trivia. You can go back and play along with us. The posts are there. They don't go away. If you ever want to be on the podcast, be part of our trivia, send us an email, send us a text, info@voodoochef.com. Look for big things. The announcement of the VooDoo Chef High School Recipe Challenge winner coming up. Announcements about VooDoo Chef Underground. You will be able to buy tickets to come watch us give away thousands of dollars in scholarship. More importantly, support high school education, high school culinary education, as we award some students with some amazing scholarship. That's coming up. You'll be able to find all that information at voodoochef.com. Also on voodoochef.com, that's where you'll find all updates, everything of and having to do with VooDoo Chef. Buy our products. Check out Flame Boss. You can link right to their website. Tell them VooDoo sent you. Don't forget Big Green Eggheads of Tampa Bay. VooDoo Chef coming real soon. Our Euro Bake episodes and challenge. Look at, wait. What? Dave Thomas checking in. My main man from down south. Mr. Sunrise Photo himself, which make my day, help me start my day on a positive note. Dave Thomas, what is going on, my friend? They're going to turn out absolutely amazing, Dave. Let's see if we can let me see if I can work the camera over here. All right, let's see here. There's that beach. Oh, well, let me take this out of the way. All right. Look at those bad boys doing their thing, guys. They're going to take a hot minute. It's going to be a little bit before they come off. That PBL seasoning on the outside of there, it's fire, man. I wish you guys could be here to taste it, but unfortunately, that's not a thing. Clint, what's going on? Dave Thomas from Wendy's. No, Dave Thomas from not Tampa, Florida. Apollo Beach, and he is a rock star. He is a rock star. He doesn't need Wendy's. Wendy's needs him. Guys, check us out every Wednesday here at VooDoo's Unite. Thanks for checking in. Don't forget to share this post. Share it while we're live. Share it to your friends. Drop comments on YouTube, Quint. Tell us how much you love us. If you hate us, log on to somebody else's site and tell them. Till next time, guys. See you next week. VooDoo's Unite.